Hey guys, good morning. Happy Saturday. How's everybody doing out there? It is Saturday, just in case you didn't know. All right, we got a few people popping up. That's always a good sign. That means I know it's working. Hi Alicia. Hey Kathy. I miss all your faces. Hi Melissa. All right, so today we're going to do some strength. So all you need is some weights or whatever you've been using for resistance, whether it's soup cans, light weights. You know, if you don't have a lot of options, just use what you have. And if you have options, then make sure those are available. And then we will be getting on the floor, so depending on where you're at, if you need a mat or a towel or something to lay on, you might want to have that available too. Hey Jamie, good morning. So just something to lay on. I'm on carpet, so I don't really need anything this morning, but just so you know, you've got that available. All right, I know my lighting in here is sort of wacky sometimes, so... All right, let's go ahead and hi Alicia, good morning. Hey Gretchen, I missed you guys. Hey Liz, awesome workout this morning. All right, let's go ahead and get warmed up. Just got our marches, kind of get our hips and glutes and legs loosened up. Get a little blood flow, heart rate going. So glad that you guys are joining me this morning. And if you don't catch it, just remember to follow Tahoma Athletic Club. And then we will be posting all of our workouts between all of the instructors and trainers. We've all been doing kind of several workouts throughout the week. So as long as you follow Tahoma Athletic Club, then you'll be able to get that whole schedule and everybody's workout, or you can friend request each of the trainers, instructors as well, and then they'll add you to their list. Bringing those knees out to the side. Remember to start your watch if you haven't already, and let's get a little hip circle and a little shuffle. Good job, you guys. Just a little warm up. Hi Beth, good morning. Hey sister. All right. Nice job, you guys. Couple more. All right, let's warm up those shoulders, those little arm circles, flex those hands. Keeping those shoulders down. Just those little arm circles. I swear these are like the killers. Something that looks so silly can be so tiring. All right, reverse. Good work, you guys. Just a reminder that everything that I'm doing today is modifiable, meaning you just make it work for you and your level. And I try to show different options. Turn those hands down and make those circles a little bigger. So I'll try to give you a couple different options for some of the exercises. And if you're just kind of new to moving since quarantine, just use light weights or no weights when we do the leg stuff. It's totally up to you. And of course, if you've been doing this for a while and you have options, then you go heavier. And reverse. Ooh, nice big arm circles. Want to warm up that chest and shoulders, back. And shake those arms out. All right, we're gonna do, for a little bit more of a warm up, we're gonna do some directional lunges because we're actually gonna do those with weights if you feel like trying that challenge, but I just wanna go through one series just so you get the idea. It's kind of funky because of course my screen is only so big, so I'm gonna kind of start way off screen here. But we're going to do 6 lunges on one side. And you want to think of half of a clock. So the direction that I'm going to go 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be a reverse lunge. So 12 o'clock, I'm going straight forward. 1 o'clock, slight angle. And as you're doing these directional lunges, even though I'm going forward, make sure that you're not putting your knee over that toe. Still think about going down, keeping that weight in your heel. Come back to the center. When you go to 3 o'clock or 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, it's a lot of thinking here. Let's do that side lunge. Side lunge, both toes are forward. Come back. 4 o'clock, you're going to rotate and open up a little bit. Be careful if you're on carpet, right? Make sure you lift that stationary foot a little bit. 5 o'clock, rotating back. And then our 6 o'clock, you're going to do a reverse lunge. So that would be one set. And then we would slide over and let's do one round the other way. So it's forward. Then if you're following my clock, I'm going to be at 11, 10, 9 o'clock is that straight side, right? So weight's back in my heel. 8 o'clock, I'm rotating a little bit, getting that little bit of a hip opener. We got 7, and then 6 o'clock, that reverse lunge, straight back. Okay? So if this is new to you, I wouldn't use any weight. Just practice on going through that range. If you are up for the challenge, then you're going to grab some weight. You can either hold this at your side or put it up on your shoulders, depending on what's comfortable. Not always comfortable. All right, so we're going to start with, why don't you start with your right leg? But it doesn't really matter because we're going to go through one series and then we'll switch legs. All right, here we go. So we're going front. Then you rotate on that clock just a little bit more. Then when you're on that 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock, you're that straight side. Then rotate back a little bit. Come back, rotate back again. And then at 6 o'clock, you're that straight back reverse lunge. Good. Let's do one more round on that side. Front. So just think about that clock. Good job, you guys. Rotating. Remember to get that back foot to come up that heel, so you're not keeping that foot planted. And then reverse lunge. I'm going to slide over. I'm going to do 2 sets on the other side. Good job, you guys. Keep that core engaged. Pushing back to your center spot. Side lunge. Rotate a little bit. A little more. And then that reverse lunge. Again, front. Just working your way through that clock. You can always go at your pace. You might be faster, you might be slower. Try to come back to center every time. Reverse. Okay, I'm going to slide over. I'm going to do 2 sets on this side. Good job, you guys. Side lunge. Sit back in those heels. Keep that chest lifted. And you've got that rotation. And then that straight back. I'm going to stay on this side one more round. Hopefully you're breathing a little heavier. Not just me. Good work, you guys. Remember, make this work for you. If you're not in this full lunge, you can just do some, make these lunge, whoa, see? If you fall, you get back up. Okay, we're gonna slide over. If you need to make these smaller, right? That would be your next option. Side lunge. Opening up a little. Opening up a little more. And then we got that reverse lunge. All right, we're gonna do one more round on this side. Good work, you guys. Breathe. Reverse lunge. I may have missed one, but that's okay. There we go. All right, good work. All right, unload those. All right, we're gonna move down to the floor and we're gonna do single leg bridges. So for those hamstrings and glutes. Hi Shannon, hi Michelle. All right, so make sure that I'm in the frame here, I think. So if you're, again, new to this, you can do no weight, and I'll show you what that's gonna look like. Or if you've done these before, then you're gonna grab one dumbbell and put it on your hip. So we're gonna lay back, and single leg is even an option, right? If you don't wanna do single leg, you've got both legs down. So single leg, and you're gonna just bridge up. So that foot that's on the floor, you're pushing that foot into the floor, lifting those hips as high as you can go. Good. So you should be feeling that hamstring and that glute. Squeeze, 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 and down. This leg that's in the air, think about pressing your foot to the ceiling. So right now I'm using no weight and I can feel this. But if you want a little added weight, you just put it on this hip and lift. Or on the top of this thigh. Now if you need a little more help with balance, you can put those hands down at your side. If you need a little less, maybe you bring them up, cross them, or you could even bring them up here. And that's gonna work your core just a little bit more. 4, 3, 2, now hold it up, little pulse, lift, 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 lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right there. Good job, you guys. Woo. All right. So you should be feeling that in your glute and your hamstring. We're going to switch sides. I'm going to scoot down just a little bit. All right. So if you want that weight, you're going to place it on that bent thigh, and we're going to lift up. Remember, if you need a little bit of stability to start, keep those hands down at your side. So I'm pushing the foot that's in the floor. I'm pushing it straight down into the floor, trying to engage my hamstring and my glute. And breathe. Good job, you guys. Like I said, if this doesn't work for you or bothers your back, then you're right here. You just got 2 feet down. And you're doing the same thing. Good job, you guys. You want a little bit more? Bring those arms up. 4, 3, 2, hold it up, little pulse, lift, lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Woo-hoo. All right, hopefully you're feeling that. Okay, we're going to do just a set of singles on this side. We got 16. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hold it up. Pulse for 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Keep pressing that foot into the floor. Squeeze that hamstring and glute. I think that's 8, 9, 10, 11. Good job, you guys. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Hold it up. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right there. Woo. Use a knee to roll up. You want to stretch those hamstrings a little bit. Whew. All right. Anybody else sweating yet? All right, that was so much fun. Let's do it again. So we're going to start with those directional lunges. Carefully stand up. So remember, if you're laying down and you start to get up and you feel lightheaded, just take your time to slowly get up. Let that heart rate, that blood flow get back up to your brain. Remember to get a drink anytime you need it. All right, so we're going to start with those directional lunges. Maybe that first round felt more like you were just kind of figuring it out. So this second round, hopefully you'll get into it a little bit more. I'm going to keep my weights down at my side this time. Try it here. We'll see. All right, so we're going to step forward. Make sure that knee is over your ankle. Push back. Come back to the center. Remember, on that side lunge, both feet are forward. And then we open up a little bit to the back. Open up one more time, a little more. And then the last one, straight back. All right, one more round on this side. Hi. I think I heard you guys say hi. Side. Rotate. Rotate. Straight back. Good. Slide over. Woo. Maybe you have the space. Here we go. Are you breathing? If you're holding your weights like here, nice and strong in that upper body. Okay, on that side lunge, both toes forward. Come back. Now we open up a little bit. Come back, open up. And then on that sixth one, straight back, reverse lunge, front knees over your ankle. So much fun. Do it again. Side. Open up. Open up. Straight back. All right, slide over. Okay, one more round on each side. And when I say one more round, you know that's two, right? Just want to clarify. All right, you guys. Good work. This is like a little cardio work too, so if you're breathing hard, that's okay. I am too. All right, one more side, one more round on this side. Chest is lifted. Push that heel into the floor. Side lunge, both toes front. Now we open up. Make sure that back foot is rotating with you. Open up. Reverse lunge. Right there. Woo. Okay. Here we go. Good job, you guys. All right, side lunge. Open up. Open up. And reverse. Last half right here. Here we go. You got this. You got 5 more. We got 4. Side lunge, 3, 2. Oh, am I off? I feel like I need 1 more. And then straight back. Right there. Nice job, you guys. All right. So we're going to go down onto the floor. We're going to do 1 more set of those bridges, single leg bridges. And then we're actually going to just stay down there and go into our next exercises, which is going to be chest flies and renegade rows. So you'll want your dumbbells nearby for that. All right, but we're going to start with those single legs. So we're going to have 1 foot straight up, other foot is pressing straight down, and you're just going to lift, drive those hips to the ceiling. Think about pressing that foot into the floor, squeezing that hamstring, squeezing that glute. Good job, you guys. That extended leg, I'm pressing my foot to the ceiling. 8, 7, 6, 5, pull those abs in, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, little pulses, lift, lift, lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. All right. Now you can stretch that one out. Okay, so we're going to switch legs. Other foot's bent and down. Here we go. Lift it up and down. Make sure you're breathing, you guys. Remember, if this isn't challenging, then you add some kind of weight to that stationary or to that bent leg. You can just rest it on your kind of top of your thigh here. And if this bothers your back or your knee or something, then you just have both feet down and you're just trying to push evenly into the floor. Squeeze those glutes, you guys. 4, 3, 2, hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woohoo! All right, we're gonna do 1 more little speed round on each side, and then we'll grab a little stretch. All right, 16 singles. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push that foot into the floor. Get that hamstring going. 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold at the top. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, you guys. Last round. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. You got this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Here we go. Pulse, 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 pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Use those legs to roll up. I'm going to get a little hamstring stretch here. All right, good job, you guys. Anybody else sweating? Man. All right, so we are going to go into chest flies on the floor, right? If you have a bench or a BOSU or something that you'd like to lay on, then grab that. That's great. I just try to do everything real minimal, assuming people don't have all the equipment that they'd like at home. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay back. See if I can get in here. All right, so those palms face each other. Slide those shoulder blades down. You're gonna take those arms out like a big hug. Right, and the bottom of your arm is gonna come to the floor and then press together. Out and up. Out. You just wanna keep a nice neutral spine. So my knees are up. Engage that core a little bit. Keep those shoulders down, neck long. Nice and controlled, you guys. Good work. If this bothers your shoulder, bring those weights in just a little bit. You can make it more of like a rectangle press and then come up to a triangle. So it's like a rectangle down or goalpost down here at the bottom and then press it up into a triangle. So that would be an option, right? The farther those weights go away from you, the more challenging you might feel that on your shoulder. So just listen to your body. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale down, exhale up. 4, 3, 2, excuse me, and 1. Right there. All right, from here, you're gonna set those weights off to the side and we're gonna roll it over and we're gonna do a renegade row, which basically your hands are on these weights. I've actually never used these weights for this, so I think they will work and I hopefully won't break them. All right, so options, you could be right here, okay, in like a tabletop. Next option would be on those toes in that nice strong plank. So either way, whether my knees are down, I'm pulling those abs in, and you'll probably want to spread those knees or those feet and have a nice wide base. And you're going to pull that arm and squeeze that shoulder blade. What's another option? Keep going. Is I could do no weight, right? And still go through that range of motion. Pulling that arm back, squeezing that shoulder blade. Locking in that core. So lots of options there. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, squeeze that shoulder blade, and 1, right there. Okay, little bonus work, we're gonna do a Superman while we're in this position. So you're gonna go all the way to the floor. Those arms and legs, you won't be able to see my whole body, but I'm gonna extend up, trying to reach for the opposite sides of the room with those arms and with my feet. Squeezing that low back and glutes and pulling my belly button in at the same time. And release. And then extend up. If your shoulders are real tight, you can always bring this back to those goalposts. And release. And up. Really squeeze that low back and glutes. And release. And up. Pull in that belly button at the same time. And release. One more. Up. And release. Good job. Sit back in child's pose. And we're going to do that one more time through, guys. So we have that chest fly. And then we'll flip it over into the renegade rows and Superman. How we doing out there? Everybody still with me? All right. So let's go ahead and flip it over. Chest fly. Remember, if you're laying on a bench or a Bosu, you might get a little bit more range of motion, right? Here we go. We're going to take it out and up. Keep that nice neutral position. You get that little bit of a stretch across your chest and then squeeze. Good work, you guys. Inhale as you come down. Exhale. Inhale down. Exhale up. All right, let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Right there. Carefully roll it to one side. All right, so you got those renegade rows where you are in that plank, or like I said, you could be right here in a tabletop and you're still squeezing that shoulder blade back. All right, so you've got options here. Really think about keeping those shoulders down though and pulling that elbow to the back corner instead of crunching it up to your neck. All right, here we go. Breathe. Challenge yourself here, you guys. You can always take a break, right? And then when you're ready, come back in. Try to lock in that core. 8 more if you got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, good job. All right, one round of that Superman. So you're going down on the floor, extending those arms, or making goalposts. And we're gonna bring it up, pulling those abs, squeeze those glutes, low back. Think about lengthening from wall to wall here, and then release. And then up. Breathe. And release. And up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release. 2 more, you guys. And up. Come on. We got this. And release. Last one. Here we go. Up. Keep squeezing. 4, 3, 2, and 1 right there. All right, little child's pose here. Stretching it all out. All right, you guys, we're on the home stretch. So these have been running about 40 minutes. Okay. We've got wall sits and bicep curls. So if you don't have a wall, right, you can do a squat, but otherwise you're gonna have your dumbbells and you're gonna be right here. You're gonna do a wall sit and you're gonna do these hammer curls. Okay, we've done these before. Or you are gonna be here, squat and press. Or if your legs are like, nope, I'm good, then you're just right here doing hammer curls, all right? So lots of options. These weights are kind of big and bulky for the wall, so I'm gonna hopefully not put a hole in it. All right, we're gonna do 16. We gotta bust through these. Here we go, 1. So if I'm doing that wall sit, push those heels into the floor. Nice and tall. But think about your biceps. That's really what we want to work too. I can always alternate, right? All right, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 right there. All right, set those weights down. All right, we're gonna go into a tricep pike press. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna make like a triangle like this, and you're gonna put it on the floor, and you're gonna be in this kind of down dog pike position. All right, and then you're gonna lower, those elbows will go out, you're gonna lower the top of your head right into that triangle. So you're getting that tricep press up. Okay, if your hamstrings are real tight or low back, you could bend those knees a little bit. But the higher that pike and the more straight up and down you are, the more challenge you're going to get this for those triceps and shoulders. All right, go ahead and go. And maybe it's real little to start. Okay, if that's not working or you get a couple and then you're like, oh, I'm done, you could flip it over and do some dips. You could do some narrow push-ups, right? Like this, right? Keep those elbows in. Working those triceps. You could do wall push-ups, but try to keep them narrow. So we're just trying to get those triceps. You could do dips if you have a chair nearby. All right? Or maybe you're just getting like 8 of these. All right, a few more if you got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work, you guys. All right, one more time through. Squat curl or wall sit. Second round, I'm going to do a squat curl just because my weights kind of hit the wall. But if you like that wall sit, let's do that. We got 16 curls. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try not to swing those weights if you're doing this squat. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, one more, and 16. Good job. All right, we got those pike presses. Whew, I think my hair's getting wilder and wilder. All right, guys, so you got that triangle. You got to place it right down on the floor. You're in that pike, and then you're lowering your head right into that triangle. If that doesn't work, try to do a narrow push-up, a narrow wall push-up. You could turn around and do dips on the floor or a chair. Okay, here we go. Lengthen that neck long. Elbows are going out, and then push up. Push. Good work, you guys. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Remember, if your hammies or back is tight, maybe you're bent a little bit more. 8 more if you got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, don't quit on me, and 1. Whew, good job, you guys. All right, last little bit. We've got an upright row or a shoulder press with a plie squat as a bonus, okay? So the plie squat is here, and we're only doing one round of this, so make them count. You can either do here, upright row for those shoulders, right? Or right here and a press, okay? And if your legs are done, then maybe you're just doing that shoulder work. All right, I'm gonna do the shoulder press. So we're gonna do one set of this and then one little shoulder exercise that you'll wanna get really light weights for. All right, so I'm gonna do the press and then that plie squat. Remember, those feet are wide so that when you sit down, those knees are right over your ankles, and then press up, down, press. Push those heels into the floor. Now we just got some shoulder work with those tricep, so we might not need a lot of these. Like, I'm already getting done. All right, 8 more if you got it. 7, 6, good job you guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, if you got more, keep going. 1, keep going if you got it. Keep going if you got it. If you're done like me, then shake those arms out. We're gonna do one more little exercise. You're gonna want something light and possibly even no weight. You'd probably feel this. So we're gonna do one set of W. So if you think like my arms are like a W here, okay, but I'm gonna be like this. So it's almost like a reverse fly, but I'm making this W. So I'm gonna get the back of my shoulders, that external rotation, and squeezing those shoulder blades together. So it's kind of an full back and shoulder work. So you're gonna have this W like this, but then I'm bent over just a little bit. W and squeeze. So think about rotating and getting those thumbs to point to the back wall. Like I said, even without weight, just when I was showing you, I can make each one of these really work. I'm really squeezing. Tucking that tail. Couple more, you guys. This is it. 8, 7, 6, 5, pulling that belly button, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woohoo! Good job, you guys. Man, good work. Stretch those arms out. All right, let's cool down and stretch a little bit. Whew. Good job. Nice work today, you guys. I know that 30-minute workout has turned into 45, but hey, we got it all in there. Good job. All right, let's circle back. And reverse. And switch. Circle back. Breathe. And reverse. Good job. All right, let's stretch those quads a little bit. We did a lot of leg work. Had those directional lunges. You might have done wall sits and squats. We did those bridges. Plie squats at the end. So incorporated a lot of those large muscles. Nice big calorie burn when we combine all of those together. All right, and take that foot in front. So just a reminder, if you go and follow the Tahoma Athletic Club page, then you will get all of our workouts, the schedule, everything that we post. Will always be shared on that website. And then I try to share everybody's videos as well, so that you'll see those on my page anytime that they do those. So we are trying to give you guys, switch sides, start with that quad stretch. Trying to give you guys a full range. We've got bar, we've got cardio, strength and endurance, weights, HIIT workouts, and then our trainers are doing individual. We had a TRX workout on there. Neil had a leg workout. Tara had arms. So we're getting it all for you guys. So make sure you like our page and take that foot in front. All right, it looks like we might be staying home a little longer. So we got to find things to keep us busy and our minds happy, and this is definitely one of them. So keep your workouts up, get outside when you can, FaceTime and Zoom your friends. All right, so even though you can't hug them, it's sure good to see their faces. And we miss all of you guys. One more. Actually, let's do one more, and we're gonna hold this up here and get a nice side stretch all the way from your hip to your fingertip. Inhale up, exhale other side. Thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. Like I said, I really appreciate those bubbles and you guys watching, and we miss your faces. Can't wait to see you guys again soon. All right, you guys have a great weekend. Bye-bye.